Yo, what's going on, dudes? We're back with another episode in our full BT6 playthrough, and in today's episode, we're going to be finishing up our black border on the cabin. So in yesterday's video, we ended up beating Impoppable, and of course, since we beat Impoppable, the last game mode that we need to beat on the cabin is of course going to be Chimps. So for this game mode, I will be using Sada as my hero because I want to kind of like try to come up with a little bit of a different strategy, just to like mix things up a little bit. So we're going to be using Sada as our hero. Now, what if we like try to go for like a dark champion? Now, if we go for the dark champion, we're gonna have to use the wizard monkey, more specifically the Prince of Darkness. So if we go for the Prince of Darkness, you know what? Yeah, let's try to go for the dark champion. Like, I think we should be able to do it. It'll just be a little bit sketchy at times, but I think we should be able to afford the Dark Champion roughly around like round 86 or 87 if we do everything correctly. And I don't know if this is still going to work because it's been a while since I've tried to use like the Prince of Darkness and the Dark Champion together. But as long as we can afford to buy the Dark Champion before round, I believe round 100, or not round, oh my goodness, I'm saying round 100, but I mean if we can afford to buy the Dark Champion before like round 90, then we should be good. So I'm going to be starting off with a pretty basic strategy here. We've been working with a lot of different combos for the starting strats, and I'm going to go ahead and go back to my tried and true ninja monkey strat, and we'll go ahead and upgrade this ninja monkey up to a double shot, and then we'll go ahead and go for the alchemist as well. And then I don't know what else I want to do. Like, I know the Prince of Darkness is going to work, but after we buy the Prince of Darkness and we upgrade a super monkey up to the Dark Champion, I'm a little bit concerned about round 100, because even though the Dark Champion is like the Dark Champion, it's still not like the perfect tower to use on this map. But I think as long as we like use his Dark Shift ability correctly, we should be fine. Man, it's always so much fun to use like different strats, but it's always kind of scary at the same time because you don't know if you're going to end up making the wrong decision, right? Like, I know the Prince of Darkness is going to be able to last all the way up until round 80, but the only thing I'm concerned about with the Prince of Darkness is the fact that once round 80 hits, like, that's when he's really gonna like fall behind. So as long as the Prince of Darkness and our ninja monkey will be able to do, or are able to do enough damage to the ZOMG on round 80, I think we'll be fine. All right, so we have our ninja monkey, we have our alchemist, so let's go ahead, we'll start saving up for balloon jitsu as well as stronger stimulant. And I think this time we'll go ahead and invest in caltrops because usually I don't invest in caltrops, but I think it'll be worth the investment, right? All right, so round 34, let's go ahead and buy our balloon jitsu now. Man, the balloon jitsu is just such a good tower to use from round 1 all the way up until round, like, it's even pretty useful all the way up until like round 63. And then once you get to like round 63, that's when like the ninja monkey kind of like falls off. And he kind of becomes irrelevant, right? And then of course, like I was saying, the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and buy ourselves a stronger stimulant. Now, another thing that I'm a little bit iffy about is where I want to position my Prince of Darkness. Like, I kind of want to position him like right here, but I'd like to like spawn the balloons over here. I don't know, like if we like put the Prince of Darkness here, yeah, let's go ahead and put the Prince of Darkness right here. And then the main reason why I'm like debating doing all this is like I'm a little bit sketched out about where I should put my Dark Champion. Like, because like I was saying, this map really isn't like the best map for the Dark Champion, but like I was saying, I still want to give it a try. But actually, you know what? I think this is actually a pretty good spot for our wizard monkey. I almost want to make the balloons spawn in like right here. That way they travel a little bit further. And then once we like upgrade to the Prince of Darkness, we'll move the balloon spawn a little bit further back. Because once we upgrade to the Prince of Darkness, the balloons will travel a little bit further. Now, one thing I'm debating on doing with my Dark Champion is I'm debating on whether or not I should like buy myself a ice monkey and then place an ice monkey here and then upgrade it up to the middle pathway. And then like position my super monkey right here in the water. Like, it'll delay when we're going to be able to buy our Dark Champion, but I think it would be worth the investment to like get a little bit of a better position for our dark champion. Like I was saying, it's going to be a little bit sketchy, but I think it'll be worth it. It'll just end up like costing us like, I believe like $6,000 if we upgrade the ice monkey up to snowstorm, right? But it'll give our dark champion a much bigger area of effect. All right, so round 57, let's go ahead and buy our Prince of Darkness. And then let's go ahead and make the balloon spawn way back here in the back of the map. And it's actually going to work out pretty well for us if the balloon spawn way back here, because when we face off against the ZOMG, it's going to allow our dark knight to have a little bit more time to hit the balloon or hit the ZOMG. So I think that's exactly what I want to do. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves the ice monkey. Let's go ahead and buy the Arctic wind. Dude, we're actually going to be spending more money than I initially thought. Like, I thought we'd invest like 4,000, but we're going to need to invest a little bit more in order to buy snowstorm and larger radius. All right, round 62. Here's our snowstorm, and then we'll also buy larger radius. And then we should be able to position the super monkey like right here. Man, I really hope this works, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be a little bit upsetty spaghetti. All right, round 63. And that's actually not a bad area of effect. Like, we'll definitely have to put a village on it, but for like Moab balloons and stuff like that, I think this should be more than fine. Let's go ahead, we'll put our super monkey here, and then we're going to be upgrading it up to a dark knight with the top pathway. Man, I really hope this works, because if this doesn't work, man, I'm going to be so upset. Because we had to invest what, somewhere in the ballpark of like $8,000 into this ice monkey just to give our super monkey a better position. Now with the dark champion, I do want to also buy myself a first strike. So here's our dark knight. Let's go ahead and buy laser blast and then plasma blast, and then I think I just want to like place a village next to my super monkey. Like, I'm not going to upgrade it to anything. I just want to increase the radius of our Dark Knight, and that's it. Yeah, so it's going to cost us $60,000 for the Dark Champion. So hopefully our combo here ends up working out. So here's our Plasma Blast, and then like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and buy myself one village. And then with this village, the only thing I want to do is I just want to increase my Dark Knight's radius, and that's it. And there we go. Yeah, that's definitely a much better area of effect. So it's covering this entire circle over here, all from, oh yeah. Like, it's still a little bit sketchy because I don't know when I'm going to be able to afford my Dark Champion. Because originally I thought I'd be able to afford it like around round 86. But now that we're like $10,000 in the hole, we may not be able to afford it until like, I don't know, like mid 90s. But that might be a little bit like too off. We may be able to afford it before round 90, but I don't know exactly, because $60,000 is a lot of money. Man, I used to know like what round I'd be able to afford my Dark Champion, because this is actually a strategy I used quite a bit ago. Like, I want to say like last year, but it's been a while since I've actually like tried this, so I don't remember the specifics, especially on a map like this. Now round 80 is the round that I'm really concerned about is coming up next, because as I'm sure you guys know, the Prince of Darkness is absolutely buns at dealing with ZOMGs by itself. So that's why we really need to rely on our Prince of Darkness to deal with the ZOMG. Also, we may need to rely heavily on our Sada as well. And actually, you know what? The Prince of Darkness isn't doing half that bad. Maybe the okay, so I just like completely overreacted there. Like, I remember back in the day, like if you use the Prince of Darkness up against the ZOMG, like there was no way that you were gonna win, because it was actually terrible. But maybe it's because I went with the top pathway. Maybe the top pathway does a little bit more damage than the middle pathway. I'm not exactly sure. But I will say that we are almost halfway to the point of being able to afford our Dark Champion. So, as long as we can make another $30,000 before round 90, we should have this win in the bag. But yeah, that was really anticlimactic with the Prince of Darkness just absolutely shredding the ZOMG. Man, I don't know why I was so worried. All right, so round 88, we're getting extremely close to being able to afford the Dark Champion. But I don't think we'll be able to afford the Dark Champion until like round 91. Because I don't think we're going to be able to make $10,000 on round 89 if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so here's round 90. Round 90 shouldn't give us any troubles at all because we have our Prince of Darkness. And then round 91, is it round 91 where we get a bunch of money, or is it round 93? Well, we're getting really close to the Dark Champion. So yeah, Round 92. I thought it was round 93 where we made like, or round 91 where we made an insane amount of money, but it may be round 93. But it really doesn't matter because we're going to be able to afford our Dark Champion. There we go. So now we have our Dark Champion. Let's go ahead and give a little bit of a buff with a Jungle Drum to our Dark Champion, as well as let's go ahead and give it another buff with an Owl Alchemist. And then after we buy this Owl Alchemist, we're going to try to save up for a first strike. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to get enough money for the first strike because the first strike is going to cost us $14,000, and we're already on round 94. So we may end up needing to rely on the Dark Champion to deal with the Bad Balloon solo dolo. All right, let's go ahead and buy our Monkey Sub. Now, even if we can't afford to buy the first strike, it's not going to be the end of the world because, I mean, the Dark Champion is still a pretty solid tower, even without first strike. We just may need to end up activating his Dark Shift in order to move him down to the bottom of the map. All right, round 97 is going to be another round where the Prince of Darkness is not really going to be able to do much. But now that we have the Dark Champion, we don't need to really worry about the rounds that give our Prince of Darkness a hard time. All right, round 98, we have our first strike and perfect. Still, let's also grab ourselves advanced intel. That way our first strike can help out our towers at the front of the map. Oh man, dude, I'm so happy that I went for the Dark Champion because this is actually a strategy that I haven't used in a really long time. And you know what? Let's go ahead and buy ourselves a Relentless Glue. And then we'll also give this Monkey Village radar scanner. And that'll go ahead and slow down some of these balloons. And now here we are on round 100. So for round 100, we're going to be paying attention to the bad balloon. As soon as all of the tail fins fall off of the bad balloon, we'll wait a couple of seconds and then we'll activate our first strike in order to deal with the bad. Now, the only bad part about this is that I can't really see the bad balloon's fins. Whatever happens, I know this is gonna work, but I think we may actually need to activate the Prince of Darkness's, or not the Prince of Darkness, but the Dark Champion's Dark Shift in order to move our Dark Champion over here. Now we'll wait just a second before we activate the first strike and activate it. And there we have it, dudes. We have officially beaten Chimps on the cabin. And that was a little bit of a different Chimps strategy. Like, it wasn't perfect. I definitely could improve on a couple of spots, but for the most part, that wasn't too bad. And we also got ourselves an achievement. I see you reveal 10,000 balloons using Shimmer. So not too bad. It ended up giving us 3 powers. But anyways, dudes, that's going to do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to subscribe as well because I do upload daily BT6 content. But anyways, dudes, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.